I keep it right this time. Yeah, I apologize for the audio. The audio keeps tripping out lately. Keeps tripping out lately the same fucking way. Same way I didn't mean to do this shit way. Right, on to Wrestle Talk it goes. On to it goes. It goes 6 WWE legends to sign with All Elite Wrestling. Throughout the history of AEW, the company has acquired many legends previously synonymous with the WWE. Not every not every signing has proven their worth in the end. Many others have reinvented themselves and gone on to have memorable runs in Tony Khan's company. There has been numerous legendary names that have been suspected to join AEW over the past year. So perhaps 2025 is when they finally enter through the door. Here are the 6 WWE legends or to potentially to sign with the AEW wrestling company. First, Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, who had to be the son of a former WWE chairman, Vincent McMahon Jr. And he's the grandson of the late Vincent James McMahon and the great grandson of the late Roderick McMahon. Since a photo circulated with him meeting with Tony Khan, Shane McMahon has been expected to join All Elite Wrestling, or AEW. That meeting this past summer led to many fans believing that it is a matter of quote unquote when, not quote unquote if, Shane will eventually appear on the AEW programming, especially when McMahon was spotted alongside Matthew Massey and Nicholas Massey, who had to be the Young Bucks, who's also known as Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson. Not long later, McMahon's absence from WWE TV is filling a void. It goes premeditated back to like 3 years ago. Only further pushes his this idea to the AEW fans and allows them to believe that Shane will make his presence felt in the company. With the pro wrestling world without any McMahon representation currently, Shane will be making an AEW debut. A debut in AEW would be the one of the shocking and the industry is shifting moments in a long time. One of the guys who could be ready to sign with the company is Jerome Lawler, who's also known as the King. He remained away. He has remained away from the limelight after dealing with the health issues that he's been suffering throughout the past year. While it remains to be seen whether Lawler is fit for a return to the commentary desk, he may have some extra inspiration in the form of his former broadcast partner James William Ross to help motivate him to make it happen, even if it's for one night only. Lawler joining All Elite Wrestling would provide the promotion with one of the most iconic voices in WWE history, pairing the King with his most legendary commentary partner in JR could allow younger fans to hear the magic of this team together one more time. John Charles Layfield, also known as JBL. Last year, like 2024, has been a year of re-emergence of the for the former WWE champion John Bradshaw Layfield. Layfield has appeared across multiple different promotions such as TNA Wrestling, Game Changer Wrestling, Triple A Wrestling, and Major League Wrestling. While his attentions in a few of those companies remains unknown, JBL has proven to be a star who garners attention and will bring more eyes to these organizations. JBL debuting in AEW would give the company one of the best heel talkers of all time who could benefit one of their younger talents by becoming their manager and helping them on the microphone. We got one of those people I forgot to bring out. Mickey James. After a final rodeo from after after a quote unquote final rodeo run from 2021 to 2023 in TNA Wrestling, Mickey James has been absent from active competition in pro wrestling. James provided in her last run with TNA that she still has a lot left in the tank and can be a valuable asset for any promotion from her distinct voice on the mic, on the microphone, to still being a polished performer in the ring. Mickey would not be out of place with the impressive array of AEW talent in the AEW women's division. Mickey is clashing with the likes of Mariah May or Saraya, uh, whose real name was Saraya Jade Bevis, who was formerly known as Paige, would offer something unique to the women's division and offer them a veteran who can help evaluate the roster further. Oh, great! I already touched on her. Beth Phoenix, like BP is Beth Phoenix, uh, whose real name was Elizabeth Copeland. One of the lesser known stories of 2024 saw Beth Phoenix's WWE contract is expiring, finishing up her latest run with the company. With her run ended, it opens the door for the possibility of the Glamazon returning to in-ring competition in another promotion. With her husband Adam Copeland debuted in AEW back in the fall of 2023. Since then, he has become one of the company's top stars and a former two-time TNT champion. Copeland is reportedly set to return to the company following over 7 months with an injury So having him return with a debuting Beth Phoenix will surprise many fans and set the stage for a new power couple to emerge in AEW. Oh yeah, Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella twins. They have not appeared on WWE television in several years, as they have retired from in-ring action to focus on their families. On A at eight, let's see what happens here. At AEW All in London, Brie Bella, whose real name was Brie Garcia, appeared in the front row at Wembley Stadium in London, England, with her children to root on her husband Brian Danielson in his quest to become AEW World Champion. Following this appearance, many fans have wondered if there would be ever be a chance for both Nikki and Brie to appear on AEW TV together. The Bella Twins signing with AEW would be a shock, but offers some fun possibilities. But offers some fun possibilities with the WWE Hall of Famers interacting with timeless Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné being at the top of the list. Four exciting options. Oh well, let's go stick with all the stuff that goes on. I'm not messing with Reddit. My thing is, what can I do to make these things happen? If I make everything else look good at the end, I could remember. It goes back when I was a kid. I used to watch a music video that Easy E had did with BG Knockout and Drayster. Real motherfucking G's was like the just like the video they have all these people dressing up looking all hard to get hard and real as they always be. They got a they got uh a wannabe Easy E guy. It got the Easy E wannabe. You know what I mean? Holding a sign. You know, saying what I will rap for food. Um, you see Easy 6'4" Impala. You know, being parked outside of a house or whatever. One guy yelling real motherfucking G's and shit, and then have you always seen the 6'4" Impala? You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you have Easy standing there. Then you see the dog barking, and then Easy started rapping. He'll rap, and then he'll diss Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? He talk about snipers and paying the piper, blah blah blah. all he rhyme about everything else. He rhyme about Dr. Dre and Death Row and all these things. He rhyme about. all these guys that he rhymed about Snoop Dogg especially. And Easy started saying about what did Dre find and Ed Rex a rapper and all that. Talk about we was squad with web shooting this and other. We weighed 160 pounds and we went wearing boots and stuff. And so BG Knockout, not BG Knockout, Dre said like, damn, Easy trying to fade you on Dre Day. And then Easy E said, but Dre Day only made Easy's payday. So that's what he did. And he talked about Dr. Dre's old album covers looked like he was a sheet thing, this, that, another. Uh, and then all goes with Dre's verse. Uh, Dre said kicked his verse from there, and he tried this on Dre. He went Dre still went at Dre first for some reason. He went at him for like on the chorus. Did his verses and then later, and he talked about they saying how Dre's gonna do some time, but he never did no time. So, but then BG Knockout, man, he kicked his verses from there too. He wasn't learning from the old raps that he probably did, back in the Gap. I think he felt some kind of way when he saw Easy E on TV with the with one of the cops who started beating up Rodney King. Um, you know what I mean? That was all captured on video, but it's filmed by somebody else who had a video camera. That was happening in 1992. He started going with the dude who's part of that beating in March 3rd, 1991. So he went in. So Knockout did the pull out a rap on E. Knockout pulled a rap on E. That's what he did. He also dissing Snoop Dogg a couple of times and dissing Dre. Yeah, and then it all comes back to Easy's verse too. Got another verse from E. Yeah, man, OT never did shit wrong. This on Easy E and all that type of shit. Easy rhyme be rhyming about, hey, man, OT never did nothing wrong. And all he did, that's all he think that like how Drake could diss him. Told Dre it's on him. So he taught him homophobic jabs at Dre. Yeah, he just went at he just went at Dre with old pictures that came from the 80s, I think, 1984, 1985. He was with the with Dre was with the World Class Wrecking Crew. They just put it all out there. Then you see in the video, Easy pull out old pictures of Dr. Dre when Dr. Dre was with the Wrecking Crew. 83, 84 maybe, 85 maybe. When you rap, and you diss a guy, you had to make sure that you gotta be careful when you rap against. You rap against somebody else, and then somebody else is gonna know how he or she felt. That's how you're supposed to rhyme. And also on East was saying something about Death Row. Seeing at Death Row, uh, you know what I mean, like something else, somebody said. It says I said like at Death Row you getting treated like boot camp, and that's what Easy say about Dre. He's like, better follow the sergeant's directions or get your ass popped with the Smith and Wesson. Well, lesson from the E's. It's that, yeah, that's that. All the other shit he mentioned in the songs. Yeah, or step. Yeah, that's what it says. Or lesson from the E's. So step in your place to real motherfucking G's. That's what he just did that shit. He just the song, and then all of a sudden you got the sleazy E guy getting chased all the way down the hood, L.A. and everything, Compton to L.A. And you got this sleazy E guy getting chased down by a gang of people. And all this shit is, man. He just ran away from everybody else, and all of a sudden he gets in this light blue van, and all that. It ends with E saying, "Boy should have known by now. Easy does it," and then it ends with it, and the song ends, and you got the sleazy E guy getting laying all down on his stomach at the end, and there's mention about ends with all the with the disclaimer and things like that. The music that you can listen to is probably gonna be like more known, but Easy E's album, I mean, his voice on it. A lot of people might get mad about over records, but you know what I mean. I kind of like his voice on it. But I listen to his album. I hear his voice on his shit. But he must have kept it real in the streets. Probably East Side, South Compton, I think. You know what I mean? And that's the West Coast he representing. That's the way you represent. So he went on that from, his days from being a Kelly Park Crip coming from the streets of Compton. But that's a gangster in him, man. So a lot of music you can listen to probably could be heard in high residential areas and high volumes. Ready to end this thing, man. Finish with this video. Yeah, the Operation Watchman uh mission, it was so hard to do, so I had to end it with the had to end the mission by sneaking into the comms room while getting detected and spotted or seen. But I started putting targets on some on these snipers. Right to Sam Fisher, boom, and then leave it on the regular difficulty, and then I just highlight Match Wood or Sam Fisher, struck a conversation with him, and I hide with I'm hiding by by Fisher. And while I'm still shooting these these guys, these Unidad guys. Then I just panic and start, you know, calling for backup from the rebels. Guns for hire, diversion, and spotting. So I had to use those to sick the rebels on the Unidad soldiers. It'll take all day for these Unidad soldiers, I mean, to get killed by the rebels. We had a fire team, so we let the rebels beat them down while I'm handling my business with Sam Fisher. I had to sneak Sam Fisher out of the comms room and put him in the truck, so my team can get in there with me and leave the base without scratch on us already, and not scratch on us. So I left the base with my rest of my team, and we ran out of Dodge and broke out. So drove all the way to La Cruz Bravo hideout. It was a safe house. Went there. So went there for one reason. So we ran away from these Unidad soldiers without getting hit and Apache bombed. So the only thing I had to do was make sure I had to make it better. But we got away safe at the end. We got away safe. We got away clean. We got away clean. We got away clean. That's what we doing. We did that last night. I did it last night by playing the game. Today I'm doing all this other shit, doing side missions on GRW, Ghost Recon Wildlands. So I play like a pro. So I'm gonna do some more of that, man. I missed out um damn near the rest of NXT, so I go finish my C2 live stream. You know what I mean? I had to finish the playing the game, and I had to tune into channel 38 while watching NXT while I'm streaming. While still streaming on C2. And and then I finished the stream. I was done. I did that live stream on C2 for like at least 3 hours. And it took so long for me to do all that. So I ended the stream for like 3 hours. So I had to finish this stuff off. Let me go finish the stream. And if you like this video, man, just hit the like button or something. Or hit the like button. Don't hit the like button for me. Don't hit the likes for me. Hit the likes for JD from NY206 and Valentino, respectively. You know what I'm saying? Valentino got all sorts of videos that he had to do about Reggie. You know what I'm saying? he'll do videos on anybody. He'll do videos on everybody else. Jay Deal, Reggie Wright Jr., and whoever. He'll do live shows based on everyone. I'm known to speak the truth. But see you in the next video.